Hey guys, in today's video, I will reviewing the top 8 best Dolby Atmos soundbar. I made this list based on my personal experience, and I try to random base on my quality, durability, customer reviews, and more. If you know about the best pricing and more information, you can check the description link below. Number 8 in my list is Sony HT-A9 soundbar. Dolby Atmos content is mixed to make it seem like the action on screen is happening all around you. The Sony HTA9 with bass module is one product on the market that's taking advantage of this technology to offer a truly immersive listening experience. You might not consider it a soundbar in the traditional sense, given its unique design that forgoes the standard bar in favor of a small control box and 4 discrete surround speakers that you can move around your room based on your preferences. That said, it offers one of the best soundstage performances on the market. And the flexible design of the speakers means that you can move their placement around your living room to create the best possible sound. Overall, this setup's representation of Dolby Atmos content gives a very clear and real feel. Thanks to its unique design, audio stretches around you, so you feel immersed in your movie from all angles. You can get the setup on its own, but adding the dedicated subwoofer adds a little more rumble in the bass range, providing the best possible experience. Number 7 in my list is Vio M Series Soundbar. If you're shopping on a budget, check out the Vizio M Series M500 and 12AH6. This 5.12 setup is one of the most affordable Dolby Atmos soundbars on the market, and it can still bring an immersive sound for the price. You get 2 discrete satellites to set up behind your couch for a more clear and real feel with sound effects on screen, so you feel like the action is taking place all around you. Its dedicated subwoofer brings out the deep thump and rumble with action-heavy scenes and intense movie scores. It comes with the same sound enhancement features as the Vizio Elevate, including subwoofer level as well as bass and treble adjustments to control its sound. There are some key differences between this setup and the more premium Elevate. First, its rear speakers don't have any upfiring drivers for height content. This means that content like Dolby Atmos doesn't feel as clear or real as our top picks, and you don't get the same sense of sound effects from the space behind your couch. The bar also doesn't have rotating sides to expand its soundstage, further removing the overall immersive feel. Number 6 in my list is Vizio Elevate soundbar. The best mid-range Dolby Atmos soundbar we've tested is the Vizio Elevate. It's a premium bar available at a more affordable price than our top picks, and although it doesn't offer as many features, it's still a solid choice for listening to Dolby Atmos content. Its unique design comes with sides that automatically rotate upwards when you watch DTS:X or Dolby Atmos content, resulting in a wide immersive soundstage that stretches sound to the walls of your living room. You can turn the feature on when you watch other types of content too. This soundbar has 2 rear speakers designed to spread sound effects throughout your room for a more immersive feel. You have to wire them to the subwoofer to get them to work, which isn't ideal for all setups, but still pays off in terms of the sound. Dialogue remains clear in the mix to help you follow along with the conversations on screen, and there's a little extra boom in the bass to bring out the rumble in action-packed scenes. Number 5 in my list is Samsung HT-G700 and 90C soundbar. The Samsung HT-G700 is the best soundbar with Dolby Atmos we've tested. This premium 11.14 soundbar replaces last year's Samsung HT-G990B, offering an even better sound quality for your favorite audio formats. Thanks to its 2 discrete satellites, sound effects spread around your living room, so it seems like the action is happening all around you. Its sub also brings plenty of rumble in the bass for intense scenes, and it has a more even and controlled sound compared to last year's model. Dialogue is also clear in the mix, so it's easy to follow along with the conversation on screen. This soundbar stands out from the crowd thanks to its wide array of sound enhancement features, including room correction, which optimizes the audio reproduction based on your room's unique acoustics. If you prefer to adjust the sound manually, there's even a 7-band graphic EQ on hand. You can also check out other premium Dolby Atmos models like the Sonos Ultimate Immersive Set with Arc and the Bose Smart Soundbar 900 with speakers plus bass module, which are handy if you already own products in their respective ecosystems. Both offer better stereo soundstage performances, but don't have as many customization tools as the Samsung model. As a result, the Samsung reigns as the more versatile pick overall. Number 4 in my list is Sony HT-G700 soundbar. If you're on a tight budget, the Sony HT-G700 could be just the ticket. It might not be the most compact bar around, but it's certainly big on sound, big on value, and comes with a wireless subwoofer, dedicated HDMI input, and support for both Dolby Atmos and DTS:X. Sony's own vertical surround engine and S-Force Pro front surround technologies dish up a convincing Dolby Atmos soundscape, while that chunky subwoofer, 39 centimeters tall, adds plenty of heft to big explosions. Of course, being an entry-level Dolby Atmos soundbar, we found it doesn't compare to the much pricier Sony HT-A7000 above in terms of clarity when we ran them head-to-head. It also lacks music streaming features and voice control. Still, if you're after a dedicated bit of home cinema kit on a budget, the powerful-sounding HT-700 serves up a seriously cinematic performance at a nice price. Number 3 in my list is Sennheiser Ambeo soundbar. Sennheiser's Ambio Soundbar Max is hugely impressive in both senses of the word. It's a beast, standing almost 1.3 meters wide. That's noticeably larger than the competition. It's also a lot heavier, which is good intel if you're thinking of lugging it back from the shops on the bus, as our testers did. But all that extra space has been put to excellent use. While most soundbars rely on an external subwoofer, the Ambio simply crams in larger, more powerful drivers, and it works a treat. You can expect spine-tingling 3D audio that sounds totally effortless, sparkling dialogue, and plenty of bottom-end grunt based on our experience using it. Connectivity is just as impressive, with Bluetooth 4.2 and Chromecast for streaming. Admittedly, its size makes it a little tricky to position, and it doesn't come with a wall mount, so you might need a separate trip to your local hardware store. But once you're squared away, the results are breathtaking. Number 2 in my list is Sonos Arc Soundbar. Soundbars aren't new territory for Sonos, but the what hi-fi? Award-winning Arc is the only soundbar from the brand to deliver Dolby Atmos with vertical speakers. It sits above the Beam, Generation 2, in terms of pricing, and is suited to 55-inch TVs and above, with optional wall-mounting fixings available for £79, $79/AU$99. There are touch-sensitive play/pause and volume controls on the bar with LEDs that indicate status and when you're talking to the built-in Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa. Connectivity includes AirPlay 2, Ethernet, and EARC for Dolby Atmos from compatible TVs. The Sonos Arc uses 11 drivers to create your sound field, a number of which are upward firing and angled into your room to bounce sound off your walls and ceiling and give you a more realistic Dolby Atmos effect. It all adds up to one of the most convincing Atmos performances you can get from a soundbar based on our tests. You're transported to the heart of the action. Surround effects are expertly placed, and there's great dynamism and good weight to the sound too. Tonally, it's nicely balanced if you just want to listen to music, although it could sound a tiny bit more direct. But there's no doubt this is a hugely impressive Dolby Atmos soundbar for the money. Number 1 in my list is Sony HT-A7000 soundbar. This Dolby Atmos soundbar packs in 2 up-firing speakers, 2 beam tweeters, 5 front-facing drivers, and a built-in dual subwoofer into a single chassis. Using a combination of driver placement and psychoacoustic techniques, the Sony HT-A700 delivers a broad and high soundstage, whether you're watching immersive content or not, while retaining musicality, presence, and detail. During our checks, we found that in terms of height and precision, the performance is similar to that of the Sonos Arc, but the width of the soundstage and its forward projection is more convincing. It's not the same as having direct audio from the speaker above or the side, but it's effective and dramatically enticing, enriching the viewing experience. The integrated sub is also particularly impressive with a taut, controlled, and powerful performance. The A7000 excels with its extensive audio formats support, which includes Dolby Atmos in both the Digital Plus and True HD formats, DTS:X, LPCM, high-res wireless audio, and Sony 360 reality audio. The A7000 is as packed with streaming smarts as it is stuffed with speakers with Spotify Connect, Apple AirPlay 2, Google Chromecast all on board, and integration into a multi-room system, with Amazon Alexa, Apple HomeKit, and Google Home all supported. Alright guys, this we are today's videos. If you find this video helpful for you, then like the video, and if you come to our channel first time, then hit the subscribe button for amazing incoming video. Be sure to check out the link in the description for the updated price of all products discussed in this video. Hope you have a great day and see you soon in the next video.